Hey Jay, I'm a big fan. I was wondering what you think about doing high and low mileage, high week focusing on building aerobic fitness, and a low week focusing on turnover and speed 200, 3,200. What you're thinking about is great, but I'm going to explain to you why I don't do that. Okay. There's going to be a gradual intensity or a gradual progression of both volume and intensity. So we're doing a little bit more of just about everything unless the kids get sick. I mean, here's a tangent. My friend Jonathan Dalby at Mountain Vista, there were a couple races this year where they did not perform well. And I was like, geez, what's going on? Kids got sick. Like kids were just sick on the scene, just had the flu or a cold. It's one thing to write out an Excel sheet and have 20 weeks of training, to have December 1st to June 1st, but it's never going to work out that way, right? So this is what we'll be doing this winter in terms of coaching coaches, is to help you understand that, hey, we're going to come up with a plan, but then as we go through each month of the year, doing some webinars and whatnot, some interaction to say, how do we really adjust things, right? But the reason I wouldn't oscillate of having a lot of volume one week and then going down and running faster, it's a great idea. And I think the reasons, all your reasons for wanting to do that. I have no doubt. There's no doubt they're sound. The reason I don't do it is that I just like progressing a little more. Let's say over 3 weeks, we do a little more intensity, a little more volume. The strides get a little faster. Over the course of a month, some kids are progressing. Let's say, what would it be? It'd be from the orange progression, which is the second hardest one, to the yellow progression. Yellow is hard, and we might just stay there for 2-3 months. We might stay there the whole season. So when we make that jump, then we're going to keep volume. That we're going to keep running volume the same. We're probably intensity is probably not going to go up much. But here's one thing we're always doing. We are always, from December 1st until the state track meet, always pushing our speed development. And I don't mean that, I shouldn't have said it that way. I don't mean speed development in terms of a workout. I mean, what can a kid run in terms of their goal? 400 pace, 800 pace, 1600 meter pace. We're always trying to get closer and closer to that. Okay. So the idea being, I think you can be doing all this stuff and building volume, building intensity just slowly, but really focusing on, hey, when do we do 150s in and out, or the middle 50 meters at 400 goal pace? When do we do 120s? But the bottom line is, running 800 meter goal pace right away for kids who are strong, your upperclassmen, is realistic. And when you do that 30 meters in, it's more like a 150. But it's that type of stuff. And it's maybe not the first week, but going into weeks 3, 4, 5, we want to be running fast. Thanks so much for watching that video. 3 quick things before you leave. Number 1, if you want to watch the entire video, what you just watched was an excerpt from my presentation on how to train in the winter if you're a high school athlete. Click over here, winter training considerations for high school athletes. Number 2, that was a live webinar. That was a YouTube live event. If you want to be part of that, click over here on the circle and you'll get notifications. But the most important thing is you need to click below here and go to CoachJayJohnson.com. You'll get 2 things. The first is a warm-up you need to be doing. You'll get a video. You can watch this video on an app on your phone, take it to the track, take it to the trailhead. Bottom line is you need to be moving in all 3 planes of motion. Running is primarily a sagittal plane activity, a little bit of transverse plane when our shoulders rotate around, but we want to be doing things in the frontal plane as well. We need to be going forwards and backwards, and we need to be doing hip mobility. Bottom line is this warm-up with my friend Jeff Bollet is amazing. You'll get that video for free. Now, if you're thinking, that's great, I need to warm up, but what workouts do I do? I've got to document the 4 key workouts every runner should do. You'll get that document as well. Okay, so go to CoachJayJohnson.com, share your email, you'll get the video sent to you, you'll get the document, and you'll know what you need to be doing training-wise.